bling, 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 bling. All right, well, about to try something new. Yeti SB165, the new one, the mullet version. I'm gonna ride this, and then I'm gonna compare it to this, my SB160. So I've never rode a mullet before, so this should be quite entertaining. It has that transmission. I've never rode that before, so that should be interesting. And then Scotch Ram brakes. Let's see how that goes. All right, so still getting used to this transmission stuff. All right, so the plan of attack is to hit lizards, blue trail, warm up on that, cruise around over to a off the menu trail, which is fast, steep, and chunky. And if it's any indication of the way the trail's been running, it's probably gonna be a little loose and sandy too. So, and then right out of the gate, no warming up on this climb. Stupidly steep. All right, let's try to get this sucker in the sun. This is like that's like light green, forest green, some kind of green color. It pops more when you look at it on the website, but it's still a beautiful. It's like really subtle too. It's really beautiful. Status check. Not a fan. Let's go with the seat. Not a fan of that. WTB Silverado. I have the same saddle on my e-bike, and it's we'll keep it kind. I'm not a fan. Yeah, because I can make a direct comparison to the Ergon that I have, and Ergon's much better. Transmission, super quiet drivetrain. You almost can't even hear when it shifts. You have to listen for a little like gee. But it's super responsive, super fast to shift. And then obviously that derailleur is a beefy son of a gun. So, alrighty. This is Emerald, or sorry, not Emerald. It's Lizards, Blue Trail. Kind of get a warm up and a feel for this bike. Right off the top, those codes don't grab right at the top very good. At the bottom they're fine, it's just at the top when I'm like expecting a little bit of a bite, there's nothing there. Yeah, get out of control in a hurry, those things. Get some riders here. You there? Fire cell? Yep. Hey there. Oh. Okay. Yep. The cove brakes at the bottom seem to be doing fine, but at the top there's just not that initial good bite like a Magura's or a TRPs or even Saints. Okay. The back end is, and this is going to be kind of a redundant statement, but you can definitely feel with the little bit smaller wheel I can hop off of those things just a smidge easier. I don't have to put as much effort into it. Okay, bottom of this is pretty flowy. So it is a lot of grooves, like right here. That's grooved out. Just cruising. Alrighty, let's get on a decent downhill here. Oh, sandy. Yeah, I don't know if the overall bike length is shorter, but that smaller wheel in the back definitely is more popular or playful, I guess. Oh, they must sort of clean this up. That was really bad before with the ruts. Sight lines are almost all gone, so overgrown. Oh, that felt really good. The chatter. All right, going into the steeper stuff. This bike just wants to charge. Wish these brakes were better though. Woo! Oh, I think this fork is just a tad harsh right now for me. Yeah, going through that chunk. That was a little harsh. Maybe like 5 to 7 psi out of there. I feel a little bit better. But overall, you can tell the true fucking intentions of this bike, man. She definitely wants to go. Yeah, so it's still okay. Like I was saying, the SRAMs may be better than they used to be, but it's right at the top where you just need to grab a smidge of brake just to grab a little bit, you know, to kind of reel you in. It just doesn't have that. You have to grab more brake than you want. All right, back in the parking lot. Kind of see like the overall general profile of the two. Yeah, even though it's a little bit more subtle, Yeti's been killing it on the colors. That green is pretty cool, man. All right, round two. I'm back on my bike, the 160, and then we're gonna, obviously I'm gonna do the same climb. I'm not gonna do the first trail because I'm already warmed up, so I don't need to do that. But I'm gonna definitely do that last downhill trail that I just did. Yeah, and then we'll report back. Whoa, holy crap. All right. on the 160 back on my bike. Yeah, I'd say on those little kickers, yeah, obviously the smaller wheel is gonna, in the back, is gonna kind of kick off of there and go through there a little bit easier on you. Oh, dude, Maguras are so much better than Codes. Yeah, I think the back end of that 165 is just a smidge plusher with a coil. I have an X2 on this. Yeah, that fork was set up just, I think it was, had 5 psi too much in there. And then Magura brakes are worlds better than these fucking Codes. Whew. That's good. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about, gun to my head right now, would I sell this and buy a 165? I don't know yet. I mean, I'm gonna have to take a moment to ponder that shit. All right, so thoughts on climbing for the 165. A couple things that I noticed, especially on steeper climbs, like this one in the video. Traction, the back wheel, I noticed, it's weird, just with the inch or so difference in tire width and length or what have you. I noticed the traction wasn't there, that I would slip out a little bit on some of the looser sections. And then the head angle, I definitely noticed it was slacker, because it's a full degree slacker than my 160. So just food for thought. Might not be a deal breaker for you. However, I did notice it. Let's go descending here. Couple things right away. I think the fork was just a little harsh, and that probably was just from the way that it was set up or whatever. I noticed a big difference between that and my bike, my 160. It's exact same fork, the Fox 38. And on mine, I just definitely felt a little bit more comfortable. It didn't feel as harsh. Where the 165 makes up for it, though, is the more progressive rate of that bike with the coil. I can definitely feel the coil is a little bit plusher back there, just especially off of like, not like some earth-shattering drops or whatever, but like some chatter, just kind of smoothed it right out. I think the braking traction too, with a bigger wheel on the back, I definitely noticed that. Also, the 165, you can definitely tell like its true intention is to like smash some gnarly trails, and that I really dig that about that bike. However, I thought about this for about a little over a week and a half of like, you know, where would I go with all this? So in the end, I would just keep my bike. Like I said, there was nothing earth-shattering, nothing to... It didn't blow me away like I thought it would. That's what I'm looking for. It didn't blow me away like I thought it would. There wasn't this just like, wow, that is so freaking great, you know? There wasn't any of that. So in the end, I would just keep my bike. Yeah, just get your asterisk out there.